Yeah, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another walkthrough of Outer Worlds, man, with your boy Mugen. It's another blessed day. It's another beautiful day. We out here gonna journey the stars, the cosmos. Let's see what we could do to, sabotage maybe some corporate motherfuckers. Help the little guy out. We'll see what we could do. You were with me last time, man. I think we fixed the freaking radiator, fixed the heat in this motherfucker, so. How about we get started, man? Shall we? Sounds like a beautiful plan. I think for the most part we finished everything here. I think I had to buy something. I had to buy, yeah, I gotta purchase that nav key. At Stellar Bay, I could speak with Nayoka at Stellar Bay, content broker through a well-known monarch, big game hunter named Nayoka. She frequents the yacht club in Stellar Bay, so look for her there. Traveling overland to Stellar Bay from Cascadia is dangerous. If you rethink your decision, you can still purchase the nav key from Gladys on Groundbreaker. So yeah, we want to get a little shortcut, bro. We about to spend some money, but the thing about that, bro, that shit like 10 grand, bro. And then this motherfucker over here, Udam, bro, sold his board seal, and in order to buy that is 8,000, bro. So I don't know about that. Honestly, when I ended the walkthrough last time, I don't think I mentioned it, but I honestly think about like breaking into that motherfucking bitches and stealing that shit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think I gotta return to the old reliable though. Gotta find an acid steeper, bro. I honestly, but never picked up a part from Roseway. I think someone named Roseway, and I don't remember, bro, but I think I knew who that was. But I stopped playing this game for a minute to finish up Watch Dogs and finish up thing, Red Dead too. So then, kind of forgot, man.
Takes a lot of fun to rack up a find like that. Something on your mind?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy. Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
There's more to a relationship than beefy arms and a shared career. I mean, that sounds about right. Hmm. Sounds like you're not. That's a good one too. That one too.
I
But
reckon there's worse places to start. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
alright, girl, you got it, man. Oh, you too hard on yourself?
That pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract haul. Could be drugs.
That's my ship, right? Okay, I suppose we could do that first.
Hey,
This
you got
guy.
a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
This motherfucker stalking me?
What?
I don't appreciate
No,
being stalked.
no. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like, I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot, that's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Temperament? Have a temperament? Give me a shot. Okay, Felix,
Sure,
consider
an
this your interview.
That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's your biggest flaw? Are you good in a fight? Intelligence. Okay, what's the value of pi? I could throw that at him. Alright, bro. What's
It's
throw that at him.
delicious. Mock apple
This
pie and a
fucking
triple
guy.
crust. Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic.
Are you any
you
good in
kidding?
a fight?
I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
I want to say sorry, Felix, but the answer is no. But the nice guy in me is like, perfect, you're hired. Like, I don't want to say perfect. I wish there was another option other than perfect. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm still like kind of not convinced. You gotta do more convincing. All right, whatever, man.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Thought this was the stuff. Man, I wonder how you'll do in a fight. Alrighty then. The big
Didn't
car's
I
up
request
there.
no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
What the hell? When the hell did we get a cow?
Hey, Captain.
Like
Can
a
I
bunch of
get your
cows.
temperature on something real quick?
The ship about to blow
What?
up?
No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you
Law.
say?
That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Oh, that's so cute. So she pretty much says she's an engine and she's a girl that comes here and like calms her down and fixes all her problems as an engine. You know, she not too smart. She over here asking me for advice. Sounds like she likes
I
you, girl.
don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Sort of thing's plenty nice, but it's not everything. Folks have said the same about me.
I'm sad to hear it, Captain. You seem plenty warm to me, in your way. But yeah, don't feel great, does it? When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Wait, are you even dating? Perception, they were close, not anymore.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
If that's what you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me. I don't think drinking is gonna solve this problem. Wouldn't it be easier to talk to her, but... Yeah, why?
Maybe
I'm
for
gonna pick
you.
that one.
I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Oh,
Yeah,
you go.
so
You
this
just
is my hiding spot
gonna.
now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
But it does a good imitation.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello, I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch. Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Did your dad ever
Not
work
on the
on a
regular.
spaceship?
Once in a great long while, a Saltuna boat would break down on the pad. He'd always bring me along for those. Mostly, he did the same as me. Kept Bess, I mean, the cannery, running. Turned loaders, plumbing and electricity, some plastering. I never got the hang of that. Except for my schooling years, I was always beside him. Or tied to him. He used to carry me about in a sling when I was real little. When I got older, he set me to sorting tools and parts while he worked. Later, he taught me simple fixes like busted crate latches. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like he wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for
Jesus.
maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, they're powerful good tests. They rattled off this whole list of names who'd worked on them, with fancy bits hanging off them. Doctors and esquires and the thirds. Even if you don't believe they actually catch what everybody's best at, everybody's got to take them. So at least it's fair-ish. Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
Punch, that's unbelievable. Get this out.
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
You're actually good at this and you enjoy it.
Good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
Didn't like your classes?
There were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches. As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
You never caught you? Never got in trouble?
Teachers came through now and again, looking for slackers or contraband, but I was always working. They liked that. Otherwise, I tried not to call attention to myself. Just stay quiet in a corner, and I'll get overlooked. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Why the hell I got cows in here? Oh, fine.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Good to see you, boss.
How'd you end up on the groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
At least you weren't obligated to anyone else.
Stowaways
You were
ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars, and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Yeah, I hear you, boss. It sounds like I was out of line, right? Swinging on my own foreman like that. But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I don't even have my fucking melee and handed at 25, bro. What the hell? We have a disagreement. I expect you to be civilized, motherfucker.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Oh yeah, that was something that I think that shit is for that, huh? This Pavardi's room? She got anything? You got any storage? A box? Anything? I could put her dang clothes away? I'm fucking carrying with me and shit. Dude, that fucking replace that shit with better armor and shit. I'll probably just leave it in my fucking bed then.
Need something?
I think one room is empty. Whose freaking room is this?
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Alright, I think I'm like done messing around, tinkering. Really, bro? I'm gonna start getting static. Alright, man, whatever. I mean, I guess I could go here. Right, would that be the better choice? Right, because I have to go here and then I have to go back to the groundbreaker anyways, huh? Wait, where's this distress signal? Where do I have to view that? Oh,
Welcome
right
back,
here.
Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
I'd like to continue our
Forgive me,
conversation.
Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind? No, I am
That?
sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died. I should have
What's up?
predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
So you wanted
That
Hawthorne
statement
today?
is false. If I had wanted to kill my captain, I would have disabled the ship's life support systems and locked the doors to the escape pods. I would not have emergency landed the ship and asked repeatedly for my captain to wait for aid in response to my distress call while I monitored his concussion. But he said he had a job to complete. He had to set the landing beacon for your rendezvous. He asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne
Sure, just
attached
as this.
98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
There's two more I could get.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Wonder if it's empty.
It's just fucking closed. Oh. Full of AI. Leave nothing behind. Yeah, I think the mic fucking sounds a lot better with the freaking phone. Oh no, that's because I don't have the music. Oh, that's why. Oh, I had it muted. I was reading the whole time. I wrapped her neck in crimson, trying it tied as a scarf on a cold day, so beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams were so real now, and this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work today. Every time I looked at the Lila, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she was, with a touch of crimson on her neck. Her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. All closed. I'm about to go all the way around the other way, huh? Security, auto, mechanical manual, instructions printed in the manual have been covered by a mostly illegible scrawl. Entire paragraphs are crossed out and with frantic lines of dark ink. In some place, the pages are torn through from the force of whatever wielded the pen. One section describing the correct procedures for selling auto mechanicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters within the text are circled as though the owner were trying to discover some message hidden within. Something happened, bro.
Great work!
Go on site. Begin charging. Does that make them charge and turn off? So now I don't gotta deal with no. Oh yeah, look at that. They're charging.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Well, that answers my question of not permanent concussion. Having been hard in the head one too many times, your mental have been permanent. Man, no, bro. Why can't I ever find good flaws?
Here we go! Can we do that again?
I've had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help, 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 help them. They show me the pain, the longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no need, the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all of their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school who's now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams, nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I found described my dreams and whispered as happening to a character in a book. I asked him how he'll help this character. I looked at me and he knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'll tell me, he'll tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him, not. I had to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place, a place I can be alone, a place with no whispers. That's scary, bruh.
My time to shine!
Here goes nothing!
Ha! Next. Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is why I check everywhere. You never know where you're gonna find some stuff. Look at that. Everything's valuable, bro. If you can't use it, you sell it. The whispers have a source and I have found it. I have taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a worker's hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee from Byzantium with enough bits. Oh man, I muted myself. To purchase supplies to the last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at sight of their ill-fed, sacred, and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer fighters docking here, bringing real people from Byzantium. I could almost have made a home free of temptation, free. As I made this place livable, or as much as I can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the ether, to reach me, calling out to me, to help them. Alone, lonely, needing my help, I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices in the ether, and no more whispers. They fell silent. This was not for me. It's not me, not. I am not this foul thing that I have feared for so long. It was the voices in the ether trying to make me hurt others, but I was stronger. I was stronger than they, and I will have defeated them. Them. Have already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. I miss my family and coworkers so much, especially Delilah. Fucking journal entries, bro. Jesus.
Nothing personal, I swear. Not working.
Watch this! That was fun!
No mechanical parts?
Dang, that's impressive.
My line of work, if something's closed, it's for good reason. Look at that, damn, look at all that freaking ammo, bro.
Got 'em all.
So,
Is this the person?
dead or?
Poor fella. You think he did it to himself, Captain? That's real sad.
I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe in the streets in crimson, bright crimson, beautiful crimson. I can't think of only one way to end this, and forgive me, Delilah. This motherfucker a killer, bro? I think he was a killer or something, dude. He's like bathing the streets in crimson, bro. What is that? What's the color of crimson? Blood, bro. Blood. Oh man, I don't know, bro. This motherfucker was up to something. Disabled. Activate this shit. All store messages have successfully transferred to a physical storage device. Oh, I gotta go to Monarch anyways. Supposedly abandoned anti-Cleo outpost and is requesting help. There are corporate operations hiding there. It's likely you'll be able to find some valuable data to sell back to Gladys. Oh, that's why I gotta go there so I can sell it to her, and then she'll like. I could probably get that one ship for some shit, and then maybe I don't know. We'll see. Return the data back up to on the. I gotta go back to the groundbreaker for that. Oh yeah. Yep. 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 Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. It's a cool little base. We ever need to set up shop somewhere, now I know where. The thing is, there's fucking robots' bodies now everywhere and shit, man. Let's not forget that that
Did you bring me
motherfucker's
any
body's on that
new
shit.
parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
You know what I wish though, bro? I wish you could like shit, dude. And you could favorite it. So that way you could like break down everything but that one thing that you don't want to fucking like break down. You know what I mean? Edgewater? Oh, we going back to Terra too then?
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon.
Can we talk?
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Could be a trap. Someone needs help anyway. Why wouldn't they just call for
With a
corporate
lot of these
reinforcements?
companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up. If you say so, I'm keeping a finger on the trigger all the same. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Let me see. Gotta go to Monarch anyways. Don't really need anyone. It's not anyone's really mission. I could just search here. What if, no, let me try Ellie and big car. Alrighty then.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Anti-Cleos. Use a terminal. Okay. Nothing really there on there. Everything looks clear. Bunch of vending machines here and shit. Oh yeah, these motherfuckers are expensive though. $700 and all that. You'll never see me buying shit, bro. Honestly, fuck that. You're better off just fucking finding shit, looting shit. I'm always gonna say this in every RPG, bro. You're better off like looking for it. Like if you really want some armor, you're better off looking for like
Hell of a
some
welcome.
legendary armor. Oh. I thought his head was missing for a second, bro. That shit looked like his head was missing.
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
That shit's just like stuck on a fucking like.
Warning, having obstruction.
Incoming! I smite you in the name of the law!
I got another fighting me.
That's the fuck I'm talking about there, boy. Is that the same color, or does it also depend on what he's wearing?
Should have put up a sign. Don't open. Raptidons inside.
Damn, there's just a bunch of these dudes. That's exactly what's waiting for us on the other side of this door, huh? Me going in there any faster isn't gonna help anyone. I mean, I say that, but what if me coming in, not coming in right now is what really doesn't say so? I'll let someone die and shit, dude. What about that one mission for that Sam? Ooh, you see someone's right there? They're good.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Guess this answers your question as to where tarmac security is, Ellie.
Somehow, I'm not reassured, Captain.
Yeah, you and me both, ma'am. Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
What?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that.
Well, what can you tell me about
Wish they
them?
tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating.
What do they taste like?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
At a time like this, the dude still takes the time to fucking advertise his fucking corporation. Like, you would think, bro, like, he would be tired of saying shit like that, but that's fucking corporatism for you, dude. So them motherfuckers were keeping these dudes, like, caged up for animal? I mean, for food?
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
And take great joy in doing so, I might add.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well. Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, But don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork. I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness. If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be. I'm not.
I don't know, but that motherfucker sound like a dick to me. Yeah, all you want, bro, but you don't care about your people. So this is just like a research fucking town.
If to die, it'll be pointless to intervene. Then again, maybe we're fated to save him. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I don't have time for this.
Something on your mind?
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. The results are outside the margin of error. Technically. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium. Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am. when you deliver to me. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So, hoping to score some free samples?
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better.
Hey.
Carry on.
Those dudes actually have names though. Interesting.
Sure.
Yaki watch. Motherfuckers.
On my way. Sure.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, itchy acid burns. What the fuck was that? I feel quite alone. Jameson the only one here worth anything at all, but even the bristles at my direction is quite likely a natural reaction to my pushing him sort of less. But if he ever hopes to reach Byzantium, he needs someone applying the correct amount of pressure. He'll come to see the truth. But should that prove impossible, I can at least ensure his work doesn't damage my chances. Still, but keeping an eye on his reports to see if they too warrant revision. I can't abide any more demerits against us. I heard Jameson talking to Vaughn today. He was railing against me, claiming I'm using him and everyone here for my own ends. I expect virtue from that lazy, sad Vaughn, but Jameson? How can he not see that I have only his best interests at heart? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. My unrelenting drive has always set others against me. With our latest breakthrough, I believe Byzantium is finally within my grasp. My next promotion will deliver me, I'm certain, so long as they don't see through my attempts to cover for the rest of these fools. Can't quite shake this unease I seem to be gripped by. This makes no sense. While I have yet to get Tremil to commit to a specific date, he assures me Byzantium could be a mere few weeks away, so why his encroaching feeling of emptiness must be a case of the nerves. I know I'll be accepted and I dare say possibly even revered when I finally arrive. What the hell? That's it.
Toss ball is all about putting the ball in the goal zone.
I've stayed in worse.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidons? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a matter of... arson, you idiot. Just put it... of course, because I didn't... No, what does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway. Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks. No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through raptidon hides. Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece. Easy.
I'm going.
Be right there.
I wonder if you'll notice me taking that fucking bypass though.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
What a delightfully dingy establishment.
I don't need to do it myself.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
Seem eager to get rid of
I
me.
don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's. Sure, not like I get many customers. Can't say I do. Annie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Annie Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, reestablished, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
You hear this fucking bitch?
Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed. Sure, you
Oh,
need
that's
something to
fucking good
clean
to know.
raptidon blood out your clothes?
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
Alright, y'all. Well, this concludes the end of this walkthrough of the Outer Worlds, man. Oh, what can I say, bro? Look at me surrounded by scientists and raptors. It's been a hell of an adventure. Y'all already know, as always, man, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. Hope y'all join me next time, man. And if y'all like this walkthrough and y'all want me to continue doing more, man, support this video. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit post notifications, man. Support your boy, bro. And y'all already know, man. It's your boy Mugen saying peace. And until next time, man, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay beautiful. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Till next time.